Every time you walk down the supermarket aisle and pick up that bag of cat food, you're buying into one of the biggest nutritional myths in the pet industry. And here's the harsh truth. Most supermarket cat food isn't just low quality, it could be silently harming your cat. Obesity, diabetes, renal disease, and even a shorter lifespan could all be linked to the diet you think is convenient and complete. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what's wrong with supermarket cat food, why the industry doesn't want you to know this, and how you can feed your cat in a way that actually promotes their health and longevity. Now, the illusion of convenience. Supermarket cat food is absolutely everywhere. It's convenient, it's cheap, heavily marketed. Walking down the aisle, it looks like you're spoiling your cat. Bright packaging, pictures of happy kittens, and chunks of meat. It feels safe, it feels comfortable, it looks like food. But let's get real here for a moment. Cats are obligate carnivores. In the wild, their diet is almost 100% protein and fat, small prey, organs, and the occasional trace of plant matter. Their bodies are not designed to digest grains, legumes, or starchy fillers. Yet, most supermarket cat food is loaded with corn, with wheat, with soy, with rice, and pea protein. And why is this? Because these ingredients are cheap. They bulk up the kibble and wet food, making it highly profitable for manufacturers. Profit, not feline health, is the driver here. Think about it. A wild cat hunting a mouse gets a perfect balance of protein, fat, and micronutrients. Your cat eating a corn-heavy kibble, it's like being served cardboard with a sprinkle of chicken powder on top. It might fill them up, but nutritionally, it's a disaster. But how do they get away with this? Let's dig into the labels here. Reading a cat food label can feel like decoding a secret message. Most of it sounds promising. Complete and balanced, premium nutrition, formulated by vets, but the truth is hidden in plain sight. Meat versus animal derivatives. Look closely. Chicken might not mean actual chicken. Often it's chicken byproduct meal, which can include parts of the animal you wouldn't eat, like beaks, feet, organs, ground up and dried. Technically, it is legal, but it's not the same as real chicken or the chicken you might want your cat to eat. We then have ingredient splitting. You'll see peas, pea protein, pea starch, listed separately. This makes it seem like a minor ingredient, but add them all together and they can be the main component. The main component in your cat's food might be peas and not meat. Think about that. And then we have half-cut loopholes. Complete and balanced doesn't guarantee quality ingredients. Companies can formulate with synthetic vitamins and minerals to meet the minimum standards, masking the fact that base ingredients are largely carbohydrates. This is why the industry and other people are so hell-bent on telling you that nutrients is what matters and not ingredients, because they are all synthetically added and they don't want you to know that. Imagine buying a cereal bar claiming to be high protein because it has a sprinkle of chicken powder, but 90% of the bar is sugar and corn. That's essentially what most supermarket kibble is doing. But it's not just fillers that are deceiving, it's how your cat's body actually handles them. By the way, my name is Sam, I'm your cat's nutritionist, and it's important for you to understand that I only specialize in nutrition and that I'm independent, unlike most other people you watch online. Let's dig into the biological problem, which is where I am most concerned about this. Cats are built very differently from humans, from dogs, or even omnivorous animals like pigs. Their biology is specially designed for a high protein, high fat diet because they use fat for fuel. They do not have salivary amylase, so cats do not start carbohydrate digestion in the mouth. They don't have this enzyme. They have no hepatic glucokinase, so their liver cannot efficiently process glucose spikes from carbohydrates, making kibble highly biologically inappropriate. And they are designed to get energy from protein and fat, not starches. Feeding a cat a carb-heavy diet is like giving a Ferrari diesel. It runs, but is damaging the engine over time. Long term, this stress can show up as obesity, diabetes, fatty liver disease, urinary issues, kidney strain, etc., etc. Supermarket cat food often contains between 30 and 50% carbohydrates, compared to the 2 to 5% carbohydrates a wild cat would naturally consume. So why would companies load cats with carbohydrates if it's so unhealthy? The answer comes to one thing, and that's money. I present to you the industry machine. Big pet food companies, think Nestle Purina, Mars, Colgate-Palmolive, and the whole portfolio of companies dominate supermarket shelves. The strategy is very, very simple. Produce cheap, high-margin kibble or pouches. Market it as complete nutrition with cute packaging. Tie in veterinary endorsements or celebrity endorsements via corporate-sponsored education or deals. And the result is millions of cat owners believing they are feeding high quality food while unknowingly giving their cat something that is biologically inappropriate. Marketing tricks here include pictures of meat when in reality is mostly grains, vet recommended, sometimes true, but often financially influenced, and buzzwords like grain-free, which don't necessarily mean healthy. And what are the good news? You don't have to play that game anymore. By the way, if I have spiked your curiosity, you should consider downloading our guide, How to Feed Your Cat for Optimum Health. It's an absolute eye-opener and a game changer, and it'll absolutely give you a fresh insight into how to feed your cat better, how to feed your cat for optimum health. The link is down below. So how can you feed your cat better? Better wet food. Look for brands with real meat as the first ingredient. Avoid heavy carb fillers like corn, wheat, rice or peas. You could also try to transition your cat onto a raw or fresh diet. They can be a little more expensive, but are much closer to your cat's natural diet. And even supplementing a portion of raw or lightly cooked meat can improve health. Small changes like switching from a dry carb heavy diet to a quality wet food will drastically improve hydration and longevity for your cat. So next time you're in the supermarket, remember, you aren't just buying cat food, you're buying into an industry designed for profit, not your cat's health. But you now have the power to change that. You can switch to quality, focus on protein, and feed your cat the way nature intended. Now, if you are really into wet cat foods, I put together a video of the best wet cat foods you can actually buy for your cat, because the best diet for your cat is high moisture and close to zero carbohydrates.